Hi, this is Matt O'Grady, and I'm doing a video today on the present moment, tied in with the audio series and blog post series that I've been writing about uh, for some time now. And I want to dedicate this first video to my very good friend Liz, who's been coaching me and working with me to do more videos and step into this space despite my resistance. So I decided to do an experiment, which is really take myself through the process of why I was being resistant. And once I started to move through that space, I was reminded about this present moment series and about why I think it's so important and why I believe that our lives are never changed any other time for the better or worse than in the moment. Always. The moment is ever present. The moment is the fertile ground for creativity. The moment is where all true happiness, true peace, true beauty actually lives. The past is a nice thing. We can look back, we can reminisce, we can appreciate things. But as I was exploring my own resistance today to doing a video like this, it was really kind of comical to be so immersed in this thought process with my clients, with myself, about this in-the-moment process to change our lives for the better, to develop ourselves in a direction that has us really being inspired and feeling alive and awake and prepared and excited and energized and really wanting to give the highest and best potential that we have inside ourselves to the rest of the world, to our families, to our friends, to our coworkers, to people we meet on the street, to our clients, to everyone that matters in our lives. And that could be someone you just met or someone you've been with your whole life. This idea that we're going to change ourselves out in the future is a fantasy. Sure, we can think about it and think, oh, down the road that may happen. I'd like that to happen. I'm visualizing that happening. I'm praying for it. I'm wishing for it. However, in my experience, very little of that actually occurs. What does occur, all these moments, all these small periods of time where we get ahas, where we become alive to the truth that is available for us, that this desire that is in us to have some sort of situation occur, that in the moment when we're really inspired, really aligned, connected, living from the vortex, in the flow, in the zone, all those different cliches and terms and ways to describe it, but I think you know what I mean. When you're really feeling great about it, you're actually being the energy that you hope to be. And it's this idea of present moment being that I believe is really where things shift, where things change, where opportunities are actually put into play, where that potential is being realized, is in the moment. And it doesn't mean that we have to get the accolade or the achievement or the check or the relationship or the person or the situation exactly in that moment. However, there are certain experiences that we have that we start to believe that it can actually happen. We believe that we're moving towards it. We are doing something towards it. So for example, this video is like that for me. It's just an extension, and I've done a few dozen videos before. I've been on a TV show and never really got nervous about it or anything like that. But what does happen is there's this resistance, this I want to pull away from it. I don't want to engage and embrace it and really come into it. It's this, and this is where video is great because you can see my body language, you can hear the sound of my voice, you can see my hands moving, my facial expressions, and really get a sense of the energy that I'm working with as I discuss a topic. And maybe that's it. Maybe my heart and my mind were able to communicate, write books, write blog posts, articles, do my radio show, record thousands of audios at this point. And the video is just that much more vulnerable, right? I'm that much more right here with you, talking about all the things that I'm so passionate about. This present moment living situation is really a life changer. It really is. It's one of those experiences for me where it's kind of before the realization, during and after, and how I engage in things now, because the experience that I'm having currently is, because I know this is true, I believe the resistance level is actually increased in the sense that I know now how to change things immediately. That's doing in the moment present work, spiritual self-development, consciousness work, because it never happens any other time. There really is no other moment. The only real moment that we're experiencing is the now. And that's always the way that it is. So if we can have a good present moment right now, in whatever genre of your life that you'd like to address, it doesn't have to be the biggest wish that you have. It could just be maybe having a little more energy, or feeling a little more excited, or taking care of that small task, rearranging your desk, cleaning out your closet, your car, whatever it is that you can take a step towards in this moment. The path of least resistance in the moment is actually a tremendous opportunity. I mean, have you ever procrastinated and felt like there's this task that you really feel like you have to do, or you really want to do, and you don't have the energy to do that, but you have the energy to do anything else? You start, polishing brass around the house, or cleaning dishes for the second time, or you know what? I'm really just going to rip up this rug today and vacuum underneath it. I mean, there's all sorts of things that we can find the energy to do that we don't usually have the energy to do when we're procrastinating about the thing we really want to get done and out of the way. It's kind of fascinating energy, isn't it? It's a fascinating process. We've all procrastinated. I can remember being a little kid and procrastinating about writing reports, or doing homework, or studying for tests, and I wanted to do anything but that was the main thing that I wanted to get off my plate, but it was that in the present moment engagement that I was resistant to. And here's where we can bridge the resistance to the actuality, is realizing that it only has to be one moment. If you commit to just one moment of true, vulnerable, focused engagement in whatever it is that you'd like to get done, you are shifting your energy in such a radical way that the universe, the powers that be, the physical laws of the universe, not just, spiritual woo-woo stuff here. We're talking about the actual reality stuff here, things that you can touch and feel and hold, okay? Will change, will shift, will awaken, will start moving towards what it is you hope to experience. Just one moment. And that's what I did today. And it's kind of fun to use this actual video as an example of that, to really show you that, here I am, I'm still a guy who's working on himself. I'm not a finished product, and I know that I never will be. This is my life. I want to be here for the journey of the exploration and the expansion of who I really am, of what my potential is in this life, how much I can open my heart and love and give and be and awaken and exude peace and beauty in the world. That's what I hope to do. That's been my wish for many years. And to a certain degree, I feel like I have done that. However, I know I've really just explored the tip of the iceberg, scratched the surface just a little bit, and I want to do so much more. I have really big ideas and really big plans, and just say thank you again to my friend Liz for helping me explore the video medium to see what more is possible with sharing my ideas with the world. So, namaste, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.